condition of the petitioner by the report mentioned in paragraph 1 above. The petitioner shall be expeditiously evacuated to a medical facility of his choice, either in South Africa or India, for specialized treatment at his own expense. C, that the petitioner shall at all material times be treated and considered to be a person in lawful custody, and shall at all material times be in the company of designated security personnel from the correctional service and other security officers to be assigned by the state. D, the petitioner undertakes not to escape from lawful custody and makes further assurances that he indemnifies the government of the Republic of Zambia against any and all liability or responsibility that may arise during his evacuation or treatment abroad. In accordance with the consent order, dated 31st January 2025, the government, through the Zambia Correctional Service, engaged the Ministry of Health, and the medical board was constituted on 4th February 2025. And the medical board submitted its report on 7th February 2025. Following the medical board's report on 19th February 2025, government dispatched a team of security officers to Pretoria, South Africa, to prepare for the evacuation of Geoffrey Mwamba for medical purposes. However, a significant challenge emerged. Netcare Mill Park Hospital, where Mr. Mwamba was scheduled for admission, indicated that it had revised its admission policy, prohibiting the admission of convicted persons due to security concerns, stemming from a previous incident involving a Zambian politically exposed person. The policy change presented a major obstacle to the planned inpatient treatment of Geoffrey Mwamba. On 28th February 2025, male convict Geoffrey Mwamba petitioned the President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, to exercise his prerogative of mercy. The President, being considerate, referred the matter to the Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security, in whom the jurisdiction to discharge terminally ill patients is vested, pursuant to Section 77(1) of the Zambia Correctional Service Act number 37 of 2021. Therefore, taking into consideration all the circumstances pertaining to the inmate's health, the recommendations made by the medical board constituted to look into the inmate's health, and the inmate having withdrawn his appeal and undertaken to fully comply with the order of 18th December 2024 and the powers vested in me pursuant to Section 77(1) of the Zambia Correctional Service Act number 37, of 2021. I, therefore, discharge male convict Lusaka 787/25 Geoffrey Bwalia Mwamba on medical discharge. In the same vein, in exercise of the same powers, I hereby also discharge the following inmates on medical grounds. 1. NMWR/579/24, Julius Patson Daka. 2. KAO/233/24, Brian Chinyemba. 3. Lusaka 387/25, Collins Banda. 4. Lusaka 2611/24, Harrison Mumba. 5. Lusaka 330/24, Bassett Simbala. 6. Livingston 477/23, Richard Mudenda. 7. Mongu 257/24, Kunyanda Pumulo. 8. Livingston 760/21, Kingsley Maimbo. 9. Lusaka 2397/24, James Piri. 10. Lusaka 580/24, Isent Changa. 11. Lusaka 2115/24, Samuel Musonda Bwalia. 12. Lusaka 1227/25, Muyunda Namayanga. In conclusion, allow me to state that in this country there are no political prisoners, as all we have are persons who have been found in conflict with the law. Therefore, it must be noted that allegations of persecution of members of the opposition, whether convicted or appearing before the courts of law, are unfounded. We wish to reiterate that all individuals, regardless of their political affiliation, are subject to the same legal processes. The government remains committed to upholding the rule of law while ensuring the well-being of all individuals. We also note that the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Opinion and Expression, Ms. Irene Khan, who visited Zambia early this year, also echoed the fact that there are no political prisoners in Zambia. This was said when she called on the National Assembly of Zambia on 29 January 2025. We wish Mr. Mwamba, who is currently admitted at Mainasoko Military Hospital, and the others, a speedy recovery. Thank you so much, my dear colleagues, members of the press, for listening to me. I'm now available if there are any questions for me to answer.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Colleagues from the media, is there any point of clarification
On this matter?
on this matter, specifically on this matter? We can raise your hand, tell us the media where you come from and your name.
Good morning. Yes, the discharge is with immediate effect. As far as I'm concerned, from now onwards, GBM or Geoffrey Bwalia Mwamba is a free person. He's no longer in our custody. he will be with the family. However, I would like to make an appeal. I would like to make an appeal, a very special appeal to members of the public, political players and others, that please let's respect and protect the dignity of Geoffrey Waria Mwamba. His situation should not be politicized. His release should not be abused. He has a right like any other Zambian to be released under the conditions I've stated. For the benefit of other members of the public, it's not the first time that we have released a prominent person under similar circumstances. You recall, it could have been last year, using the same powers, I released one of the former finance ministers, Katele Kalumba. So in the same vein that we treated Katele Kalumba with dignity when he was released, I would like to urge members of the public to respect and treat GBM with dignity. Thank you.
Do you have any point of clarification? I see none. Honorable, thank you so much. That marks the end of our discussion.
Thank you so much, colleagues. As usual, we appreciate your services. We are proud of what you do. Thank you so much.